Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And this is MLB 18, the show, Road to the Show with Colby Baer. And he is back for a new season and, of course, a new team. Now, if you remember in MLB 17, the show, the very last episode in that game and for that season there, which is, I believe, it'd be his, second season, third season, something like that, he was traded. He was traded from Tampa Bay and traded to now to last year's World Series champions, the Washington Nationals. So he's a Nationals now. He's a catcher there. As you see there, 96 overall, B potential. And, of course, backup secondary position is, of course, the being a third baseman. But we'll see him in action for the first time as a National. Now, I don't understand why they traded him, but I know Tampa Bay, I mean, he was doing pretty well in Tampa Bay. He had great numbers there. You should take a look there. And for his, first year there, he was blossoming pretty well there. So I don't know. We'll probably never know, but the Nationals got him. They won the World Series last year, and I guess they needed a catcher there to help him out. And they needed someone young and someone tough behind the plate, and well, of course, that's him. So we'll see him in action here in just a bit. But I decided to show you guys this. I got some rewards there since I've been playing MLB the show for quite a few years now. They give some new stuff. Now, one of the course new things of this game here this year is the new archetype. So if you've probably been beat over the head with this new thing from other YouTubers here, but the real cool thing is about this is you really have to grind your player out this year, especially if you're starting from scratch with a new one. Of course, we're not, but we do still have to pick an archetype here. So we go ahead, I kind of go through these and seeing which ones I think will work for us, and because it's based off your position, so it shows you what your primary position is and your secondary position, and what the pros and cons of having that archetype there for yourself. So decide to go ahead. I think we go with the field general there. So you got Salvi there, and you kind of who are kind of the present day field generals for for the Royals, and then of course you got Brooks Robinson, former player for the Baltimore Orioles. So we'll see him in action for the first time here as a National, and they'll be on the road here to start off the season against the New York Mets. Of course, this is going to be a heated game because this is a rivalry game between two NL East teams. So we'll see him in action here for the first time. As you see, DeGrom now going to be pitching, of course, starting day, and then of course you see our boy Strasburg. Oh yeah, we'll see what he can do here in the 2019 opening day. So Colby was, of course, one of our players from last year that we started off and rode the show. So he's our newest guy here. So he's I think a year ahead of even a lot of the original roadshow players like Bonds, Bolden, and Unger. So I think all of them should be in the getting close to present day, or no, yeah, I think they are present day, or maybe in the same year. But I'm not trying to keep them all around the same time or anything. I'm trying to play as much of it as I possibly can, just depending on how well I'm playing with that individual player and if everything's going right for him. So and I'm hoping that we'll be able to have maybe a certain days of the week that a lot of these roadshow players will come out here. But there you see Nationals there. We'll see their lineup here, and there you see he'll be batting fourth right behind Bryce Harper. Of course, Michael Brantley behind him, Adam Eaton, Rendall, Zimmerman, and of course the pitcher batting last. So Colby Baer, there you see his numbers from last season there. Had a very impressive year there. Of course, won Rookie of the Year there for the Rays. We'll see what he can do here in this one. 0-1 count here for him, top of the second. And we'll see there, that is going to be a nice hit there, as that is going to go ahead and, that's not going to do any good for him as he gets thrown out there on that one. So good hit there, good putting the bat on the ball, but not so much the good thing there for him. Go to the third inning now here, and we'll see there. That is going to be a throw there. Can he get the runner out? Yes, he does. Nice job of throwing the runner out there at second on that steal. Take a look at this. Just look at that cannon arm. Boom! Right on the money there. And the Mets lead it by 2. So now Mets still lead it by 2 here, top of the 4th. One runner on board here, and Colby gonna hit this one, but the first baseman, I should say, gets a hold of that one, and Colby just cannot believe it there. So nice hustle there from the first baseman on that one, keeping a runner at first and making sure the powerhouse Colby Baer cannot get on board. So 0 for 2 now here, lined out in the 4th inning, as we're now in the 6th. And we'll see here. We do have one run on the board, but we'll try to see if Colby can do something here about that, as he is trying to hustle out this one here, and he is going to get thrown out there by the shortstop there, making a nice play there. Nice 6-3 throw. So now we'll see here 1-2 count here in the 8th inning here, and we'll see Colby here. He's going to rocket this one over to left field there. That is going to be a base hit. Runner will advance to third, but will not go home there on that one. But we'll see here another bat, and we'll see that is going to go ahead, and that is going to be down in the left field line there. He's going to try to slide in there. He gets in there, and now it's a tie ball game, 2-all. So Washington started to come back here. We got a full count. Runners on the corners here, or runners at scoring position here at second and third. Colby's going to try to come in and score, but no. Great base running aggressiveness, but they get him out at the plate. 9th inning now. 1 for 4 day for him. As we'll see is Washington Nationals here. They overthrow that ball there. Colby's going to go ahead and take off, go to second, and he gets there, but he is good. Well, they say safe, and it's a 5-2 ball game. So Anthony Rondon now coming in here. He's going to try to see if he can lay it on a little more thicker here, as now it's a 6-2 ball game. Bases are loaded here, and we'll see what they can do now here to try to extend this lead here and try to really put a thumping here on the Mets to make sure they cannot come back in the bottom half of this inning here, as this one gets skied out there to left, and the ball is caught now, and Colby's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to try to come in. He's going to have to slide, and he will there, as he is safely there at home, and it's now going to be a 7-2 ball game. So nice job there from Colby, as he and the Nationals pick up the first win here of the new season. Now they are 1-0, messing up all the fun fair there for the Mets fans there in the Queens area there. So nice job there as they pick up the victory and the win here on opening day here in New York. So they pick up the victory there. We'll see if they can continue doing that here in game number 2 here in just less than 24 hours from now. So there you see final score 7-2 is your ball game. 13 hits there, 1 error there for Washington, 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error there for the Metropolitans. So take a look here, and this is some of the new stuff there. They show what you gain or what you lost, and then you kind of break down of everything that you got, and then of course there's some other things they show there, and I'll occasionally show that for you guys, kind of give you guys an update on where he's at. But we do have a cap in some areas, and of course we can go over that cap, but at the same time we have I think there's a hard cap and a soft cap in this new system they have now, where in some areas you can kind of go over, and then other areas are that for a particular archetype you can't go over. So like if you're out, if you're like Colby, you can't be a 99 speed. I think the best he can get is like maybe a 70 or something like that. So it's just areas of your game that you are going to be well known for, and there's areas in your game that you're not going to be doing so well in. So like Colby, won't be seeing him steal bases or anything like that. But we'll see here, next game here, game 2. Colby does not start off too well here, as he gets a drop third strike there, and it's thrown out there by his counterpart of the Mets. So tough break there in the first at bat here. We go to the top of the 4th here, and Colby swings and misses on that one, as the Mets lead this one 3-0 here, top of the 4th, and he will strike out there on that play. Go to the top of the 6th now, and we'll see what he can do 0-1 count, and he again strikes out there. He is frustrated, and that's the new system they show now, showing your batters and your fielders and all that kind of stuff with some emotion here. As Colby here, he's going to end up grinding. He's going to grind out there. That's a 4-3 grind out there, and that is not going to be, well, that's not going to really help out his day here, as he is now 0 for 4. And that will be his day. So 0 for 4 in this ball game, 3 strikeouts, and his batting average now at a $111. Tough day indeed for him, as the Mets win this one. They come back and get us back good, 8-0 in this ball game. Tough day indeed there for us in this one, as the Mets pull off another nice victory here for them, another victory here. So now we got this series now tied up, now 1 game apiece, as they come back here in game number 2. And now they would like to try to sweep this, or try to win this series here with another victory here tomorrow night against us. And of course, we would like to try to avoid that and try to go 2-1 and get the hell out of New York here. So there you see Colby's numbers there from the aftermath of that game there, as he had a terrible day there. As you take a look here at the new just cinematics here in this game, I love it so much. It's something different. So far I've been playing a lot of exhibition games and playing a little stuff online here. I think I may try to start an online thing this year. I think I say that every year, but I think this year may be the year. But seeing the new cinematics of how they do a broadcast of the games like that is so awesome this year. That's something I'm so glad. I think like many YouTubers that do this enjoy that. They like to see different ways they intro to the game. So we'll go ahead and see Colby here in game 3, and well, he is starting off just the same way he did in game 2, and that's gonna be another strikeout there. So the Mets offense is going to come out here and see what they can do. Go to the third here, top of the third. Mets already got 2 runs on the board here. We got bases loaded here for Colby. Colby got a good at-bat here. He can do something here, as he's going to end up getting the force out there at second, which does not help us at all. So 3 bases are loaded. They leave them loaded, and they cannot get nothing across the plate. So now 0-2 now here for Colby. He struck out there earlier in this one, and we'll see what he can do here with a bat here. This one's going to go high and deep. This is just going to be a pop-up there, and that's going to be an easy out there. So Colby really struggling here in this game here today, just like a night before, and the Mets lead at 3-0. Now it goes to the 8th inning here. We'll see here. It's a tie ball game now, tied up 4-4. Colby's at the bat here, as he has a good swing here. And this one, he got all of this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to go high and deep, and this ball, well, kiss that ball goodbye, because he puts a nice charge on this one. And that is going to be his first home run of the season. It's a 2-run shot there to left center field. And it's now 6-4. Nationals lead this one here late in the ball game. So nice job. Perfect time now to put up some numbers there, especially a 2-run shot there, to say the least here, for his ball club here to help him out. And hopefully that'll be enough there for the win. So we'll go to the 9th inning here now. Still 6-4. Runners at first and second. And 0-1 count here for Colby. Colby looking to maybe do some more damage here. This one gets hit right to the second baseman for an easy double play there. No problem there. And the Mets get out of the inning there. So Mets got to come up with 2 more runs here to at least tie it up, and 3 to win. And we'll see what they can do here in the bottom half of the 9th coming up here. And we'll see if we can hold on to this 2-run lead here. And we do so there. Nice job, as the Nationals get a nice victory here for themselves, as they get the 2-run win there here in New York and win the series 2-1. Nice job to win this series there. Opening series here to start off the year. Nice job there from them. And now we are going to get ready for more baseball coming up. So first 3, of course, the first games are always the toughest ones. You want to kind of get the jitters out. When you're up at the plate, it's a lot different than spring ball, where you're only playing probably every other day. But Colby, hey, he puts up a home run there in the 8th inning, and he is looking pretty good here. So he has 1 home run now for the season. As you take a look here as we get ready to close out this episode, and there you see him getting some recognition there, getting some points and up in certain areas there of his game. Now, the other new thing here in this game, they have the training session, which is a lot different from last year. If you did training session last year, which they still have, don't get me wrong, they still have the traditional training session where you have to actually get out the field and do something, but they have other training sessions that are real easy. You get to pick from those choices there, and then you get to decide if you want to raise your cap, which you can do so, or they have ones where you can just automatically get your attribute raised up a couple. Like I think the most I've seen is like 4 or 5, so you can get something done. So there you see your training results right there. Power against lefties and righties here, we go 69 up to a 70, and that increases our cap. So we got our cap now is at 70 here, and now I forgot where our cap or our number is at right now, but that's the highest we can go to for the time being. So coming up in the next episode, you guys, we're going to be taking on we actually have a day off there, and then we're going to be taking on the Miami Marlins coming up there in the next episode. I almost said Florida Marlins, jeez. But the Miami Marlins there, we'll see take on Chad Bettis there in that one. Gino Gonzalez will be on the hill for us there. It was a 3-game series there, and then we'll be finally have a home game here coming up against the Phillies and Cardinals coming up there. So stay tuned for the next game or the next episode here, which will be against the Marlins there, and we'll see them in action here coming up in episode 64. So stay tuned for that, you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show with Colby Baer. He's back. You guys have been hounding me for it online here on YouTube. He's back, and get ready for some more action from him this season. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys enjoy it, please leave a like. Also, please subscribe, or if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel for more Colby Baer here on ESGNet. Also, share this video, let your friends know on Facebook, Twitter, and all those other social media platforms. You can also follow us on those social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Tumblr. And check us out there to get the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what is going on in sports and in sports gaming itself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.